Hello and welcome to day 16 of the Nature Connected Neighbourhoods Nature Connection Challenge. And yeah, the Hellebores are just starting to come into bloom. So there are fantastic early pollen for, or early nectar rather, for pollinators. The bumblebees in the garden particularly love them. I haven't seen any bumblebees as yet this year, but hopefully not too long. Although it's been rather cold, so maybe I don't mean that. I think hopefully in their own good time, but I look forward to seeing them. Maybe that's a better way of expressing it. So, yeah. So I was connecting today with a lovely mossy oak tree in the park. I did a very short, simple video separately with that because obviously this challenge is actually about connecting with the nature in my wildlife garden. But the thing that really occurred to me with the connection this morning was that this connection is a two-way thing. So quite often when we're sort of outdoors and we're maybe noticing nature, there's maybe a sense of going and seeing things, ticking things off a list and what have you, and operating from our sort of headspace, our kind of mental way of being. And I find when I'm doing that I'm not very aware of myself. And I think part of nature connection is around the including ourselves. And a lot of it, the really key part for me, is the heartfelt. It's my emotional response to um, to the nature that I'm in relationship with. And this is a um, really important aspect of it for me. I mean, very much. It's about my embodied experience. So it is, what I experience of nature in my body. It's the familiarity. I think in the same way with family. It's those shared experiences. And in order to have a shared experience, you need to be in that picture. This needs to be something that you and, for instance, this Hellebore are experiencing together. And I don't know what it's like to experience life and to experience a person filming and talking and connecting as a Hellebore. Um, I only know this from my human perspective, but it's there's a shared experience. We're in this moment in this space. We're feeling this chilly weather. Um, we're in this moment together, and I'm appreciating the beauty of this flower and this plant and all that they do for pollinators at a time of year where there's not very much else in bloom. And I appreciate the way that they reproduce. And I think this particular Hellebore actually is in the crack between some paving slabs. It's in the patio. So this plant, and it's quite a big plant. Um, so the together in partnership with the earthworms and other invertebrates, they've kind of built up, new soil over the top of the paving, and have found a way. And there's a whole little plant community just down here next to them. I don't know. I don't know who did what. I know obviously the animals have helped to build the soil, and the plants have dropped leaves and things, and but um, yeah, that sort of holding the soil together, those roots holding the soil together. Um, everybody's working together as a community, and there's sedums in there I can see. Yeah, whole little community of plants growing in this really improbable space. So, um, and we probably walk past them dozens of times a day. Um, it's only by taking this time to be in connection that we start to notice. And um, yeah, it's quite special to have had that experience. Um, but it's yeah, I'm just feeling the joy of noticing this little community. I mean, it's a diverse little community as well. There's I mean it's a, a tiny patch, but I can see, I think possibly one, two, three, four, at least 6 or 7 different plants um, in this little crowded corner. Um, it's incredible, and that's that's nature kind of finding a way. That's not, I haven't done anything to apart from not being overly tidy. Um, so yes, it's rather special and amazing that so much can, survive together in such a densely packed space. So yeah, I'll leave it there.